Welcome back to yet another episode of Campfire Talks, where the homies are just gathering around the campfire talking about anything D&D related. We got a lot of the homies here. We got Sam, we got Scorch, we got Robert, and we got Alex, aka Dusk.
Hey yo.
And I'm very excited to talk about today because, as the title suggests, the points do in fact matter, which means everyone here starts off with 15 points. Keep that in mind throughout the remainder of this podcast.
Points I have to keep track of now?
Yeah,
Fuck
15
yeah,
points.
I just have to write shit down. Damn it.
Yeah, alright, let me get a sticky note.
Yeah. 15 points.
Alright.
Everyone here.
Pull my notes up. Hold on.
Everyone
Disgusting.
here starts with 15 points. Absolutely ridiculous.
15. Okay.
15 points.
Alright.
So,
Okay, cool.
we did talk. Y'all did talk a little bit about the campaign and catching up with Alex here about what's been happening. One of the NPCs that I got introduced was Purple Pete. As long as you don't call me
Old PP.
As long as you don't call me PP, we're okay. So, there was that. There was also the annihilation of Preacher Davis.
Mm-hmm.
He died.
Yeah. Let's
He stood there and took it like a bitch.
No, he took it like a
Take
jam,
it like
bro.
a
I
bitch,
can't.
you take it like a man.
He took it like a man. I can't lie.
That's fair. That's fair. You gotta respect the villain sometimes, though.
Yeah, he.
Nah. Fuck that guy.
And what is it? We also got the return of Brandy, one of the prisoners that the original group in FSOD found, along with Emily, that came out of the clearing and was pretty cryptic with saying, "I got some work I gotta start." So, we're at that point right now, and last thing I will mention about the campaign before I hear your thoughts, just from first hearing impressions from you, Alex, is we're entering a new arc.
Okay.
Yep, the battle
Shit, no more trauma for me.
The battle
Hopefully.
at BO Square, episode 9, is titled Tavern Crawl. So,
Ooh.
yeah.
I did see that, though. Yeah, I did see that.
Episode 9, Tavern Crawl. You know, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking about what the upcoming episode is going to be like?
There was no massacre in Neo there.
I need to be.
I wasn't there. I can't say shit. Anyway.
Well, we don't even know what's going on, so like, literally, we all have the same first impression, or like, we don't know what's going on.
I mean, I'm thinking I feel like this one might delve into a bit more of oh, we lost Scorch.
I think they'll be able to come back.
He said he'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there he is. I feel like it will delve more into Alton's character.
Really?
I honestly feel like it'll either do that or delve more into Draken.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, either would be really interesting because I feel like Draken has a very... I feel like he would have a very fascinating backstory. So I'm excited to see where that goes.
He's certainly caught in a
I do have an
fascinating
interesting-
circumstance.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
have a
will-
fun backstory planned for him in the
Awesome.
realm of like if I ever DM my own campaign, it would be something centered around him.
Oh, hell yeah.
I like that.
But beyond that, I don't know. I think it's possible.
Yeah.
I did have the same thought yesterday. That I think that it's possible we could get more Druken's backstory because he comes from a general working at growing up in his father's general store. So going into a very populated city, this could definitely be something that pops up. But more than anything, this is probably going to be about Volka's backstory
Oh,
Vulcan.
maybe.
Okay.
because this is Volka's hometown.
Understandable. Scorch,
Oh.
15 points, take away 2, you're now at 13. Alright,
What the
so...
hell?
Damn.
Who do you think you are?
The only thing I can think of in relation to this is Around the Horn on ESPN. they do like the same shit except they start at 0 and like they just go through different sports topics and like the more like I don't know how the scoring works, but like the more you talk, you'll either gain or lose points.
Speaking
Or
of
like the
which,
points are arbitrary; they just don't matter.
speaking of which, Dusk turned yours 15 into a 16. All right.
Like I'm saying.
I'm honestly just curious about upcoming with just more around maybe a little bit more Kiva, given what we have learned about
Oh,
so far with just how Warforges are kind of treated.
Yes.
So a little bit more of not exactly a deep dive into the backstory, but like a little bit more spotlight on them, given the fact that if it were to come out, this could not turn south, but like it could leave a sour impression on the party.
It will.
Most of the party.
It will.
I think she may not be that close to it, honestly,
Well, yeah, I'm
because
not
she
saying
thinks of herself as a person, not a Warforge.
yeah, but I'm saying if it were to happen to get out, or if something were to go,
Oh, definitely. Oh no, that's absolutely
what
going
I'm
to be a
talking
problem
about. Like
for
it
us.
might be something because
I feel
We
like
should
if
just
it
fold her
were
and put her in a bag.
related to Kiva, it would be more like where she came from, like what happened to the family. Like we
yeah,
know well, technically we do know what happened with the family through this first arc, but
Yeah.
like more in depth, more about her,
Right.
like as like in relation to what she did before.
yeah. I'm not looking at that. I'm just looking at like how characters interact with the world. This might be more
Okay.
that interacting because Kiva's going to be around all these Warforged who are essentially probably just going through the motions of, oh, a new day. Who am I being sold to now? A new day. Who am I being sold
Yeah,
to now? A new
exactly.
day. Who am I being sold to now? Getting it.
Colonial America.
Yeah, like just not understanding that they do have an option to kind of say no at, of course, a lot of risk.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop that joke before I get too far.
But this is
So-
this is one of those things where like, because I remember talking about this arc and what kind of like a key message behind it is, because as y'all know, I really want to put a significant like topic of choosing, and for the first arc it really was emotional trauma. And it's not that I was like, psychotically going at it, but I did want to kind of work with that concept for a bit and see how it affected the players. So yes, I was a little bit frightened by the fact that the worst case scenario was chosen, but I'm kind of glad that y'all started off with that, so that way you could test the limits of all of us. And I think it worked out pretty well. And in this second arc, what I can tell you is societal influence. So, if you thought your actions meant a lot in the first arc, there's gonna be a lot of eyes on y'all, no matter where you go.
That's a good point.
So,
Oh.
There's gonna be different viewpoints from different points of people's lives. There is going to be like topics talking about discrimination and topics just talking about just civil conflict on a daily basis. And then you introduce the group. Now it's like a new factor that's being turned into it. So either way, I'm excited to see where the story goes, but I also understand that I need to make sure that y'all know that everything that you do is under the eyes of someone that's watching.
Yeah, and with that, it's even amplified by the fact that it's clear that Volka isn't of high standing in any society. Like I think I've tried to make that clear. Like he's pretty much been running alleys his entire life.
Mm.
The fact that most of the town, or a few towns would already have a negative view of just that alone. It's going to be interesting to see like how that works.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing I do want to point out, specifically what happened with me during the first arc, in an incidental attempt to unalive oneself, I got some of the biggest lore drops of the campaign.
Yep.
I don't even know how that happened. It just kind of happened.
I think it happened
Like,
because
look-
Pink targeted you with trauma.
I literally,
And you're not the only one.
Literally, the only thing I sent this man was, my character, Alvarez, has a family, and this man just took it and went. I made a mistake telling him that this man had a family.
I made a mistake telling him my character's backstory.
I made a
Yes,
mistake
I quite
creating a
literally,
backstory.
regret that.
Legit. Nothing is safe.
Nothing is safe.
Yes.
Nothing has ever been
Just like
safe.
telling this man that you have a campaign idea. Is that right, buddy?
Tell me more.
I can't.
Rubs my hands together as if there's hand sanitizer between them. No, please, tell me more.
Yeah, sir,
Not hand sanitizer.
I have potential players in here. I cannot say anything.
I know, and I'm biting my tongue as well. But I am very excited for that, and because not only and this has been said before, but I love being a DM, but I really like being a player, and I am looking forward to express myself through the perspective of a player. So I'm looking forward to it, and man, I feel like
Yeah,
some of this.
I'm aiming more towards summer for that one because I'll have more free time.
Honestly, fair enough, and I feel like the feelings that I've extracted from all of y'all during this campaign, I feel like it's gonna start biting me back when I go into your campaigns, and I'm just like, oh, I regret this, and I'm like, no, don't say that.
Hey, remember this?
Oh.
I mean, what? Who would do
Suffering
that?
Bill character. Remember that.
Nah.
Definitely not gonna.
No,
use
okay, never mind. I just
Evil
realized
warlock spell.
I think I've told this story before. I don't know if I've said it. I don't know if I've told it on the podcast. The Sam knows about this because he was there. It was the funniest shit. Sam, remember my second campaign
Yeah.
when it was you, Hermione, Foster. Oh, who the fuck else was there? Jimmy.
Mhm.
And
Jimmy.
who was the other one? Who was the last? There were like 5 or 6 of you.
I want to say around the time
It was
it
the-
probably would have been Colin.
It was not Colin. Oh, well, Colin was one.
Yeah, I want to
There's
say it was
another
one
one
of
I'm forgetting then. The one who eventually became the big bad. I don't remember their name.
It might have been one of the
Anyway.
people named.
But when Hermione's character was talking the utmost shit to my big bad, so I was just like, "Fuck you, you're dead."
Mm.
And then I brought her back.
It's precious.
I was in quite the Discord call after that one. That wasn't fun. It was funny as fuck in the moment, though.
Yeah, who would do something like that?
You just gave him ideas, so we just have to
Oh,
wait.
What do you mean
No,
gave him
I
ideas?
told-
He's been doing
Oh,
this.
yeah.
What do you mean gave him ideas?
I
Ideas.
was about to say, I have
what
died
Peggy's done last few
quite.
sessions.
I
I
heard
literally
ideas.
died.
But that was your fault.
I
No,
was
that was my
choked
dice's
and
fault.
nuked by a rune.
Imagine that. Imagine being defeated by a small little drawing.
Damn, that's rough, buddy.
That is rough.
Dust, that was you too.
Shut
you
up.
were in that.
Shut up.
Oh jeez.
I don't want to talk about it.
Go back on topic.
You were put down by the first wave.
What was the conversation even about? It was what we think is happening, right?
Yeah.
So before I went on my story, we were talking about the meaning behind each arc. I think.
What
Pink was talking about social influence.
Yeah. Which
Societal influence. Yep.
Oh yeah, societal influence.
It's just this arc in particular is very much, if I'm gonna be very honest, it is the Enra arc remastered and repurposed, because that was the arc where y'all encountered the Holy Trinity, the Andromi sisters, in episode D. And I remember I experimented with a little bit, but more on the political side of like visiting like a court and fending for yourself. And
Yeah, that's the arc I talked about. I think it was last podcast.
yep, and my goodness, I'm so excited because not only do we get into like the societal, but we actually will get into more of like social structures. So there was going to be more presence of high class, middle class, low class. There's going to be a very apparent like militia military system. There's going to be like laws that y'all are going to be aware of by whoever dictates them to y'all, whoever you end up encountering first, or you end up like causing an encounter to happen. We have options. If I'm being completely honest, this arc is the thickest portion of my notebook. So there's gonna be
shit.
it better be.
So
You're
there-
talking about societal
It
influence.
Slams down
better
the
be.
rules from Fairly Odd Parents.
sorry, here. Let me just drop my notebook.
Mm,
There you go.
Sounds flat.
Sorry.
yeah. That's...
There you go.
You dropped the rest of them.
I did. It actually fell out of my binder. This sucks. All right, hold on. Okay. Ugh. All right. There you go.
All I know is after this, we're gonna have to have a long chat about about Bio. We haven't had that yet.
About me, what?
Bio.
Yes, because Bo. Ooh. And then
There's a lot I should know.
there is, and oh goodness, I think I'm gonna have to like send you like a Google Docs because this is your hometown, Volca. So we got a lot to discuss as well. But also y'all leveled up after
Oh yeah, we are
after
10.
the session, so you are level 10.
That's right. I did forget about that.
I'm gonna do that.
But
Yeah, I'm gonna do that now.
I think this level up was very important for us.
well,
This
it's,
was-
It was
Well,
very
maybe
important
for you guys, not for
It
me.
was,
Very
but I
important.
think it's important for all of us because
Yeah.
I think we're not like we're at that incline where our characters start to really get broken. Am I right?
Yeah,
Like just from a general perspective,
Mhm.
yeah.
so
So I
For-
think
for
like
some.
that's going to be a really, really huge part of this because clearly, just by the name of the arc, I think we're definitely like we're like this city is going to be raised by the time we're done with it. If or that's the way that it's going to play out. Whether we can, like do something to stop that or change the however the events have been however Pink has written the events.
the way that there's so many
It's
triggers
gonna be
that
big.
can lead. If I'm being honest, this is literally Elden Ring. You have your main quest, you have your side quests, and whatever you step onto or whatever who you decide to talk to is going to trigger an event that's going to lead to either side quest, main quest, or just a combination of both.
This isn't Elden Ring. This is Fallout.
This is
it's gonna turn into Fallout, but it's starting like Elden Ring. I can tell you that much.
God damn it! Another Bethesda game.
God
God damn it! I hope this
dude.
one's not as broken as the actual game.
Hey, we've
So
seen,
is
we've
this
seen
are
early
we calling
games
this
so
New
far.
Vegas or is this
I
is
don't-
this 4?
The other ones.
no, I don't really know. Hey guys, before we get into episode 9, can I get like a $5 DLC down payment? I'll introduce y'all to some NPCs that are locked behind a.
Can I have an
paywall.
orb of annihilation
Oh my.
Congratulations,
Nope.
for that fight?
Never mind.
Bro turned into EA.
Congrats on completing the tutorial Arc 1. If you would like to continue, please pay $20 surcharge fee for Arc 2.
Would you like to
Oh,
turn
hell
on
no.
survival mode?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Well, I mean, we
goodness.
eat people, so we'll be fine.
Fair enough. Um, but I'm actually gonna backtrack a little bit because now that we are going into a new realm, uh, have y'all had any questions or any sort of theories of what y'all think is gonna happen at Crimson Fields, or do you feel like there's been some loose ends that has not been taken care of?
We just
So,
honestly
hold
have
on.
one word. Oh my bad. You're going.
In episode 8,
Mm-hmm.
when was it episode 8 that Brandy and Emily came out of the
Mm,
clearing?
Yeah.
mm, yeah.
Well, Emily came out at the end of
Okay.
7.
Okay. Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
Emily came out at the
but
end of
Brandy
7.
came out in this previous one.
Oh, it's okay. That's
Yeah,
why
they
I
they were
missed it.
separate by the episodes.
Yep.
That's right.
We
Okay,
didn't
cool.
really get to interact with Emily.
That's why
the first
I
one.
was so lost. I was like, wait, was that the most recent one?
Yeah.
You're fine.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
honestly
no.
just have a loose end in the Crimson
A lot of
Fields.
shit's been happening.
A lot.
So
Yeah.
You know, we have the elven bodies from the battle at the Feywild. Unfortunately, the court that was originally led by Varys and Luna Whitestone has been defeated, and the corpses of many of their allies are found in the middle of the Crimson Fields.
yeah, because they just kind of appeared.
We got by what is it? Was it? Yeah, it was like White Lotus.
Because someone didn't want to follow the instructions I gave her.
Well, the past is in the past. We can fix it though. We can fix it. We won't make the same mistake again, right?
No, we probably will. We
Right?
probably will.
I'm not involved. I abstain.
Find out next time.
We'll probably make a worse mistake.
A worse. Oh
It's-
gosh.
It's pretty hard to be worse.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest.
Uh-huh.
It's fair.
Have
Given
you
the
met this
fact-
group?
The
But
town
yeah,
was kind of blown up.
just it's gonna be hard to make the world worse unless we actively try.
It's a challenge.
Who? I was
Not a
about
challenge.
to
Be a
say that
challenge?
is a challenge
You
now.
want it to be a challenge? I'm
No.
not even
Now
the
I'm
DM.
gonna try.
Oh, brother.
I'm not
breaking
an
your
evil
oath, I
character.
guess.
I cannot influence this.
Sam, you need to remember, I am a paladin of conquest.
Yeah. You're
I
not
Because
can
you're
and
an
conquest
will
breaker.
do whatever the fuck I want.
You know what, then? Alright, I apologize for the town being raised now and I no longer have a hometown. My bad, that's on me.
I was about to say, like, yeah, now, next session, the town will not exist anymore.
I think.
The paladin was challenged.
I think one of the loose ends for
Not
me.
just mentally.
Oh no. One of the loose ends that I think I was fine with leaving it loose was the idea for the original arc, A Dwarf's Oath, where there was actually a mineral deposit that was teeming with necrotic energy, and financial value was through the roof. So there was actually an alliance between the dwarves and another. I think I made them. Yes, the elves, the high elves, and they were in an alliance until both sides basically betrayed each other, breaking the alliance, and y'all were kind of finding out clues about the deposit, finding clues the about the alliance and everything, and the betrayal, and ultimately, what I wanted y'all to hopefully find and discover was the mineral deposit, and for you to determine what you wanted to do. Like, you could destroy it, you could keep it for yourselves, but clearly, as we went along and I learned more about your backstories, I knew in my heart that I had to change the arc, because it became very apparent to me that your backstories were more compelling than whatever I planned, and I'm really glad I made that decision. So that was a loose end I did not mind tying, because that would have been railroading, and I don't think we would have reached the level of intensity that we would have gotten to had I railroad y'all to that.
Oh, 100%. Well, it could have been possible, but
but I'm glad it went this way. But I think one of the things that kind of came to mind when I thought loose ends, to me at least, was the Banshee that showed up. Because initially I had a plan for that, but the Banshee ended up not playing really too much of a significant part. And I think that was me involuntarily realizing that the Banshee did not have to be involved in the arc for it to maintain interest or maintain significance by them being there. So I think that's another loose end. But does anyone else have any questions or any? Because maybe I'm kind of like speaking into the ether, but that's what I have.
I mean, probably one of our biggest loose ends is the child.
which child?
The child we blew up
What?
Yeah.
in the basement.
The one that
I
Sam wasn't
forgot
there for.
Alton-
about
that Alton
That
killed.
shit caught me
The
off
one that Sam
guard,
wasn't
bro.
there for.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what?
The
No,
one
that was the episode that
happened.
Sam was introduced.
No,
Right. But no.
Well,
I
it was
came
the
in.
end before he came in, but
Right. It was the end of the episode
Yeah.
before he came in, so he wasn't there
Yes.
for it.
same thing.
It was mentioned in the recap at the beginning
Yeah.
of that session, but he wasn't there for it.
No, Alton blew up a child.
Okay.
Yep, it's true.
To be fair, it
Well,
was the Nexus child.
Yeah.
The child was fucking dead. That kid was gone.
all right.
I will
Fair
say
enough.
I will say this. They have still done stuff while y'all were adventuring. So
Huh?
they
The
Damn.
child's demons had it coming.
so they haven't been like forgotten, but they've intentionally not made their presence known until the right time. No, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
I just
It's
had
okay.
an incredible
That's
realization
that's my biggest loose end.
based on Pink. What if that child is in some way similar to what's happening with me?
I make no comment on that.
So we gotta find the child again to confirm. Got it.
And blow it up again.
Or if in
I
fact
did.
whatever possessed that child is what's now trying to possess me.
Nope, we gotta blow up the child.
I like the way that you're thinking, but I will leave it at that.
I don't like that.
Damn.
Who's-
Uh,
Which one were you talking to, me or Scorch?
Scorch.
The world may never know.
Okay, cool, because I was talking about blowing up the child. Again.
Well, I get to witness it this time around, I guess.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you have no idea.
We need Sam
That kid
to
was
see it.
There was no way the kid was gonna live.
Understandable.
Even
By the
if
way,
Alton didn't win that out, it
I was
was
about to
all
say.
of you gain 5 points. All of you gain 5 points.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
And
Um,
while you're doing that, Robert, Lucent, I heard.
Yeah, I think my biggest loose end is what's going to happen with Varys, because Varys is not a primary party member here.
yeah.
They were introduced solely as an NPC to kind of further the story and further the arc. And so, like, my biggest question at this point is, what is Varys's plan, and what are they doing next? Curious to know if they're going to continue with the party into town with Emily, or if they're going back to the Feywild, or if they're planning on actually going back into the Crimson Fields, just without the rest of the party, and taking Emily with her.
That is a very compelling thing because you've been a very valuable asset when it comes to a lot of the features that y'all have been experiencing with, especially with combat. My goodness, with combat. But I say memorable because I still can't fathom over the fact that Teddy did some damage to Durkin.
Not just did some damage to, but downed Drew.
Yes, redowned me.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Oh.
And like there was a chance I was getting up, and then Teddy was like, "Nope, you stay down."
I shall tear down the
Yeah,
enemy.
Teddy.
Wait, Teddy, wrong person. Ally.
Hey, Teddy, please, friendly.
No foe, even though it begins with an F, but no foe, friendly.
Mhm.
But I do have some plans.
Okay.
I do have some
Scary.
plans.
Curious.
Because well, the Fae isn't just gonna, stand still after a defeat.
It's not gonna fix itself. Yeah.
So there
Yeah,
is
you-
a set objective in the mind of Varys, but
Mhm.
if I'm gonna be very honest, I think episode 9 is truly where Varys is going to encounter a fork in the road. In the
Right.
form of Luna Whitestone.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't. Wow.
That was another loose end that I had. Is
Why'd you give
where
him
did
more
Luna
information than
disappear?
us?
Well,
Because
we're getting the information. We're the actual
This-
players.
this tells us
He's an
nothing.
NPC.
Yeah, you got to remember, I'm not a player in this campaign. I am an NPC.
It does come down to Luna Whitestone, and I haven't forgotten about her. It's actually on purpose that she has not been appearing as often as she did
I realized
when
that
they were initially
yesterday.
introduced.
Like
Mhm.
Yeah,
when we went into the lab, like there was no more mention of Luna after we went down there.
good catch. Keep that in mind.
I realized that like an hour after the fact yesterday. I was like, wait, what the hell happened to her?
Keep that information in your mind. Keep it in your
Oh
mind.
god.
Keep that in your mind too, Robert.
Mhm.
It's just so much, and this is also to all the listeners out there. There's no plan for a session in the following week, nor a podcast. I know, but but it's essential because it gives me time to update the D&D category with the recap. I finally was able to automate live notifications, so when they are set and scheduled, then y'all get
That's good.
pings. So I'm glad that happened, but there also needs to be an update on background lore, realms, NPC characters, and societies and factions, because there is one faction that I purposefully left out until we went to BO. So it's
Is it like Mechanus or something?
I make
It
no
was
comment.
mentioned that session, right? Was it mentioned last session?
What?
The faction.
This
or
faction.
Not the faction. Though you did receive a bit of a clue towards the faction. Because, to basically reiterate from the last moment, you woke up and you saw that there were footprints leading into town, footprints that could only be designated by constructs. So you do have that in mind. And
What if it's like a rebellion? Like
Oh,
there are the rich and poor people warring over each other and using the constructs as currency. What if the constructs are like slowly rising up? And like that's what that was. Like they're going in there and forced to like free themselves.
plot twist, welcome to Detroit Become Human.
That's exactly
D&D.
where I was going with that. That's
It would-
I couldn't remember the name of the game, but that's exactly where I was going.
yeah.
It'd be interesting because where did they come from then? Because how do they tie in? Because it looked like they were coming the same way we came in. They weren't at town.
Well, there was a whole other road that we didn't go down.
Yes, but I like to mention there was no footprints from where y'all came from to the entrance.
It's true.
There was only footprints that started on the trail after the said path led to the camp. So keep that in mind too.
Maybe something with Manchester. That's why he's gone.
Your mind is
It's
very,
scheming.
very impressive.
I know. I have the third eye is all the way open,
The third eye is all the way open. Well,
and I'm not even a wizard.
Had that new third eye open.
see, and you know what the best part is? You still have another full week until you find out what's gonna happen.
I know.
You can take that time to theorize, okay?
Hell
Because when we come back, we will do a session on Wednesday, and then
good.
we'll do the podcast on Saturday. So, you
I know next session is going to be the most interesting one by far because now I have time to collect all the questions that Volka has gathered over the course of however long he's known the party.
Yep.
We get the, we
Yeah,
get the
who are you?
recap
What the fuck are you doing?
We get the
What do you
recaps
want?
within the recap. We get the recap within the session.
Understandable. Now, as far as points go, point count. Alex, how many points you got?
Hold on. 21.
All right, Robert, how many points you got?
20.
Scorch,
18.
Volka.
20.
All right. So we are gonna go ahead and play a little bit of a mini game.
You get the quick time events?
Oh shit.
Quick time events. Oh no. I wish, but
Hot shit.
you know,
Here,
I.
press X. Oh shit, I press V.
Sorry, I'm not, dude.
No.
Do I look like Telltales to you? No.
Don't
Say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything, please.
Pink will remember that.
Pink will shut up. All
Pink
right.
will remember that, but I really want to say it.
Okay. So, you are basically going to try and attempt to see if you could read my mind. Okay, I'm going to essentially give you a list of alcohol beverages and a list of food. And you have to essentially make a guess to see if you match what I would want in this tavern. And yes, Robert, I am utilizing the menu and the food from the random tables that we have utilized. For every alcohol you get correct, that is 1 point. For every food that you get correct, that is also another point, so you can get 2 points total. There are no point deductions. If you get it wrong, you just get nothing. So let's start with the Small Lonesome Tavern. Alcohol choices: Nameless Whiskey, Blast Beard Power, Sanguine Wine, or Conda Coffee. Which do you think I'm going to choose?
I think
Is
you're
this for
gonna
all of us?
choose the Conda coffee.
I'm gonna go sanguine wine.
Okay. Sam, Robert.
I already forgot what you said.
So
I'm gonna go with unnamed
Whiskey, beer,
Nameless
wine, or coffee.
Nameless Whiskey, Blast Beard Power, Sanguine Wine, Conda Coffee.
I'm not thinking about the blast beard, I'm not gonna lie.
Blast Beard, okay, Robert.
The nameless whiskey.
Nameless Whiskey, okay. Well, good news. Definitely one of you got it right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I
Don't
chose
say.
the Sanguine Wine.
I'm just like, come on.
Damn it.
I'm on fire tonight,
And these were
and not in a dying way.
and these were predetermined. Like, I actually had to look at these. I was like, what actually would I choose 2 hours before I started this thing? So I'm not just
Well,
like,
that's why I thought you'd pick the coffee. I wasn't sure if you were a big wine guy.
I was willing to try it. I was actually
Okay.
willing
More
to
the
try it.
sanguine part is what attracted him to it. Just the use of the word sanguine.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what drew me to it, at least.
That's kind of why I was like torn between the two. I was like, he probably likes the word sanguine. That's probably why he went for it.
It's a nice word.
All
It
right,
is a nice
food choices for the small.
That's 2 points for that?
One.
For the alcohol.
One.
One.
Yeah, 1? Okay.
Yep. For food, did I choose potato wedges, turtle soup, whole roasted deer, Druid's Caesar salad, or tomato jam sandwiches?
Potato wedges.
Think potato wedges?
Tomato,
Okay.
I think I'm
tomato
potato
jam
wedges.
sandwich.
Okay.
What were the
Fuck,
middle
that
options?
might actually be right too.
turtle soup, whole roasted deer, and Caesar salad.
I'm gonna go whole roasted deer.
Okay, Sam?
I'm about to go with the jam sandwich. I'm not wrong.
Jam sandwich, okay. One of you got this right. It's the potato wedges.
Damn.
Let's go.
It's the
I
potato
knew
wedges.
that.
I really almost picked that.
It's potato wedges. It's potato wedges, baby.
Damn. I was waiting for
I
cottage cheese.
know
I was gonna
this
go that all day.
dude.
Cottage cheese, get out of here.
Oh God, I was hoping it would be obvious. You were like trying to like mind meld with me.
No, you're fine, you're fine. Alright, next up. Tavern number 2. The Afternoon Tickle. Yes, that is the name of the tavern.
What?
I know where
This
we're
is a
going now.
brothel. This is a tavern.
We gotta go find this place now, right, guys?
Yeah, I was about to say, let's go find this place, yeah?
It's called the Afternoon Tickle now. Like,
NSFW
Nope.
episodes.
No, shut up.
That's
Shut up.
That's our group name.
The after.
That's the
Ew.
party's name now.
Ew. Ew.
Oh God.
I'm ending this campaign if y'all get called.
I'll raise a vote, and I vote no to that shit.
Fair.
Okay, alright. So, the drink options: Druid Circle Amber Ale, Fruit Punch, Halfling's Peace, or Espresso. Or, sorry, Espresso.
Shit. I
Fruit punch.
forgot that we
Punch.
pulled both of those in the same tavern.
Yep.
Fruit
Fuck.
punch.
Fruit punch.
I know you, Pink.
I know this man.
Okay, so y'all went with Fruit Punch.
Fruit
You're
punch.
trying to tell me that there's not a big jug of Hawaiian punch and you're not gonna sprint towards it?
Exactly,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm
That's what
also
I'm
gonna have to
saying.
go with the fruit punch here.
All the people that know you.
Sam?
I'm gonna go with the halfling piece.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna tell you this right now. One group got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got it right.
It was the
Take
Halfling's
my
Piece.
You're,
That's
No,
a lie.
it really was
knew
Halfling's
it.
Piece. It really was Halfling's
Wait,
Piece.
what? No shot.
No
Let's
way.
go.
No way. I'm asking for Fruit Punch at a frickin' tavern, dude.
You mean to
Bro,
tell me
you
that they have
potato wedges at
a
the other
like
one.
with a barrel with a tap on it that
Yeah.
is just a red Hawaiian
Hold
punch,
on.
and you're not
Mhm.
gonna go and suck from the nozzle.
No. Oh my. Okay, we're
Hold
not
on.
sucking
You,
anything.
hold on. Firstly, you cannot tell me you wouldn't. You can't tell me you wouldn't get fruit punch at a tavern if you already got potato wedges from another one. You cannot have it
Well-
both ways.
Well,
He is
Your
telling
logic's a
you.
lot more sound than mine.
what did you want?
But I stand by my statement.
Never mind.
Like you quite literally cannot do that.
It's the curveball that he needed.
That is
Listen, we
bullshit.
don't make these laws.
Anyways,
This shit's rigged.
I chose this
rigged?
beforehand. Oh my goodness. Okay, so food options: Old Cobb salad, dumplings, quote unquote the sausage, grilled fish. Shut up. And jewel mooncakes.
I wanna say
Dumplings.
that one 'cause it's
I'm
really
between dumplings
funny,
and
but
fish.
I'm also gonna say dumpling.
Dumplings.
I'm
Okay,
gonna go grilled fish.
2 dumplings, 1 grilled fish. Sam, what are we thinking?
You said the sausage, right? Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah.
The,
The
sausage.
sausage.
The sausage.
I'm going with the sausage.
Okay,
Quote unquote the sausage.
dumplings was what I chose.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Dumplings is what I chose.
Hey,
Okay.
we got a point.
All right,
Yay.
last tavern.
I think I'm at 23 now.
Last tavern. We have the Pig and Princess Tavern.
Phenomenal name.
Did you take that name from somewhere?
No.
That sounds. That just sounds super familiar.
From this, there was a pretty large alcohol menu, and for this, I didn't actually roll for food, like dishes. I rolled for candy. that is available at this
Oh.
tavern. So there are
Okay.
multiple
Sorry, are we in
options.
Hogsmeade now?
So what I'm actually going to
Yeah.
do is that I chose 2 drinks. So if you can get both drinks and both food, that is a point each. So there's 4 points up for grabs.
Okay. Okay.
All right, we'll go with the first group of drinks. We have Necromancer's Grave, Conjurer's Cocktail, or Elven Grace.
Oh.
Oh. Necromancy's grave.
What was the second option?
Conjurer's Cocktail.
And
And the third one was Elven Grace.
I'm
I'll
gonna
go with the
Conjurer.
necromancer one,
Necromancer, okay.
and then I think Scorch is gonna go with the conjurer's cocktail.
Conjurer, yeah.
Elven Grace.
Okay, Sam.
Okay.
Conjurer's Cocktail.
All right. Conjurer's Cocktail.
Let's go.
Damn it.
20?
Damn it.
All right. Second round of drinks. Sorcerer's Revenge. Stout. Period. Aarakocra's Flight. Or Spiced Kobold Chai Latte.
Spiced Kobold Chai.
I should say, yeah,
Yo.
that for the memes.
Yeah.
The Kobold latte.
I feel so
Yo.
okay, all of you got a point. Oh my god.
Pink, you've already made consuming Kobold canon in this campaign.
You
How could we
hate
not pick that?
kobolds. You hate kobolds. Why would you not want to consume them?
Exactly, bro.
Fetch me
Like-
their soul.
Okay. Okay.
I had to go just because I'm a kobold. I'm not gonna lie. I had to go with that one. That's it.
Well, I heard, like, my brain entirely ignored the word kobold and heard chai latte, and I was like, that's the type of drink that fucker would order.
Y'all know me so well. Alright, anyways.
Exactly.
And finally, we move on to the candy options. Okay, remember there are 2 that I chose. We're gonna go with the first round. We have, and I even have descriptions for these ones.
Okay.
Dragon Breath Pops. Lollipops that contain a potion in their center. The potion allows the consumer to breathe a cute, harmless version of a dragon's breath weapon for the next 10 minutes. 2.
Harmless.
Fire Beetle Fudge. A sweet fudge that is spiced with ground up fire beetles. A sweet burn that lasts for a long time. Or 3. Loving Licorice. A wonderful tasting red licorice that contains that contains an extremely mild love potion. You slightly fall in love with the first person you see for 1 minute. Which of these 3 would I have chosen?
A licorice.
Fire beetle fudge.
See, I'm gonna say this: the licorice might be a curveball
Okay.
for the meme.
Okay. So you're choosing the licorice?
I'm between that and fudge.
Okay.
Bro, the fire beetle fudge actually sounds amazing.
I'm gonna go with the fudge because I think the licorice is a twist,
Okay.
and I think you like fudge more than licorice.
Okay. So we have 2 for fudge. Robert, same.
Do you see me?
Yeah. What did you choose?
You know what? Lollipop.
Lollipop. Okay. Robert.
The licorice.
Got it. Loving Licorice.
Damn it! I thought I had you.
I
I'm
am a weird
I'm
person,
sorry.
but I
I
like
picked what I wanted.
I love licorice just a little bit more than fudge. I think it's a bit of a
I'm not-
dense choice for me.
I'm not gonna lie. I picked what I wanted. I fully just picked, like, I heard the description of the fire beetle fudge and I was like, yes, I want that.
Understand?
we're
Skip.
gonna make it now.
All right, and the second round of candy,
I would love to.
we have gravel gum. Tastes like rocks, but gives you stone-like skin for the next minute.
Yeah.
Number 5, flybys. A box of chocolate flies that try to fly away as soon as you open the box. 6, Jubilex Delight. A tiny lemon lime jelly cube. Upon command word, it transforms and expands into a gelatinous cube, loyal to only you. Melts in contact with water. Or Sword in the Stone. A flaky but blueberry-filled scone with a tiny wooden sword holding it together like a toothpick would. The local kids have taken to collecting the swords, and the shopkeepers are encouraging the behavior by including some rare variant swords in each batch. Which of these 4 did I choose?
The sword and the
scone.
stone, because the scone, because I feel like you try to collect the swords.
Yeah.
Just the scone because it's a scone.
That too.
Oh man, I love coming to a candy shop. Can I get 1 scone, please?
I'm gonna go with the whatever the delight
Pink,
was.
you are that guy though.
Yeah, I am that guy. Okay, points for the sword of the scone.
You are that guy.
You are that guy.
I am that guy.
You'll go to coffee shop for water.
That is no. I will put my foot
You're
down
that
at that.
guy.
No, I don't get water
But
at a
like,
coffee shop.
well, maybe not that. But like, you're the person that goes somewhere and gets something completely opposite to what's there.
Do I really give off that type of energy to you, Nathan?
Yes.
Oh, fair enough. Have a great day.
And apparently, I'm not wrong.
Personally, I wouldn't have left that
Because the
sled
people
though.
that know you IRL said the same thing.
All right, point tallies after that one. Point count.
22.
24.
Alright, 23,
5.
24, 25. Sam?
23.
23. Alright,
22.
so, Alex, with you getting 25, I need you to choose me a number 1, 2, or 3. And this will actually be
fuck.
the final piece for this podcast.
Oh, shit.
1, 2, or 3.
1, 2, or 3. Just pick a number.
Yep, just pick a number. And this will reveal a piece of crucial lore towards one of the players in this campaign.
Okay. I picked number 3.
Druken.
I knew it.
Druken has a little bit more than meets the eye.
I'm a wizard.
Because as far...
Brother.
The delayed reaction made it even better. It's just like trying to continue. Then realize.
You know what?
It made it so
You know
much
what?
better.
You know what? Because of that, Scorch, please keep in mind, Druken now gets an inspiration point.
Fuck yeah, that's the third one. And I've earned the other 2 already.
That's so funny. I'm a wizard.
Oh, I'm noting that literally right this moment.
No, you get a. I
That
did not
was
expect
so
that.
good.
That was so beautiful. Like,
I'm a wizard.
okay, but for Druken, you don't feel like you're living the fullest of your life, because in actuality, you're not exactly whole to begin with.
Okay.
The runes, they were created by a part of you that lives in someone else, and they want to claim all of you for themselves.
Oh my god, Pink. Oh. You're making me think about my campaign. I hope the same idea that I really hope you did. That would be so amazing.
The part of you that's in this other person They're angry. They're enraged. Barbaric, to be specific. For a while, they have gone throughout being casted shame for simply holding a last name that sounds and feels like it correlates with others when it didn't. It comes from a place where allies now deserted her, and she would like to make another attempt to make a name for herself. But because of her untimely death, she was never given that opportunity. Until now. Druken, a part of you has been living inside of this being for mere moments. But for those mere moments, it's the first time that she's felt truly alive. And that last name, Hawthorne, try replacing that with Andrami and see how that sounds. And with that, congratulations to Alex for essentially being responsible for picking out that lore piece. Yeah, now the gears are turning, aren't they? Now the gears are turning, aren't they?
I have theories.
Scorch, you have the blessing of being essentially a part of Sylvia and Drami's resurrection.
Okay, not what I was
my
expecting.
god. That's actually kind of, weirdly enough, Robert, that's exactly what I was expecting.
This is not what I was hoping you were going to say.
I was expecting it to be the little girl,
No.
and that she was actually an Andrami.
No. That little girl still has a part to play in.
Right, I thought that's the part she played.
No. For her, she plays a big part in Tunuk's process.
Oh.
That makes more sense.
And with that,
Oh.
that is going to be
fucking blew her up.
that is going to be the end of the podcast, people. Thank you as always for tuning in to this episode. The points do, in fact, matter. And if you didn't catch it during the middle of the podcast, there will not be a session nor a podcast recording for this next week. There will be one the following week. And I want you to keep an eye out for the channel because there will be an opportunity where there could be 2 D&D sessions done in 1 week.
Yes, please.
Keep it.
Please.
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 I'm a junkie, please.
Okay. I'm just gonna say right now, it's gonna take place in May. Okay? It takes place in May.
Okay.
That's it. We're ending the podcast. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time. See you later.